I'm back out this morning helping my buddy, the concrete guy, with my new attachment, the beak. So we're gonna be tearing out a small patio in the backyard here. So I've got the track machine to do a little bit easier on the ground and the grass going back and forth. And I've got the beak with me today. So this thing has been working out really, really well. And I wanna show you another job with it. Here's the backyard. And this is the patio that we're gonna be pulling up and replacing right here. So this isn't my job, this is Harvey's job, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I see they're doing something with the deck too. We may be pulling that out. I'm not sure, but the concrete guy should be here shortly. I'm over here killing time waiting for the concrete crew. So I was taking a look over here at what's growing and I wanted to show you. We've got three different vines I saw in here. The first one here, this is Virginia Creeper. This is Parthenocissus quinquefolia. It's got the 5 leaflets. And then this one here is poison ivy. That's Toxicodendron radicans. And you can see here we've got some Virginia Creeper right next to it. So that's a good comparison of the two. Here's another vine right here. This is Smilax. You might hear this called greenbrier or wait a minute vine. It's got thorns on it. It's really nasty. This stuff forms thickets, impenetrable thickets. You can't get through them. So there's a few different vines for you. Those are all native to North Carolina too. The guy showed up really quickly after that and told me what we were doing. So we got to get these shrubs out of here. They've been cut back and the stumps are remaining, so the beak is going to make quick work of those. And then we are taking this deck thing out of here, and the pool guys are here too, and they're trying to figure out in the background where the electrical is and trying to get that all disconnected so we can get this thing out of here. Go ahead.
There it is. That's it.
That's it. Just trip the breaker. After we got the electrical out of the way, I was ready to just jump into this deck and rip it all apart, but they wanted to save the boards, so they had to quickly jump in here and stop me from going too crazy with it. The foundation for this deck was literally these little stakes. We got this deck up and the foundation of the deck was just a bunch of stakes. So apparently there was a hot tub here and the deck was just like doing this. So now that we've got a space here where we're gonna be building a new concrete pad, we're gonna dump the sand, rock, and gravel right there so we don't mess up any more of the yard than we have to. With the sand rock dropped off, the truck is now empty and I can start loading it up with the old concrete. So I got to get this all busted out of here and load it up on the truck so we can take it off for recycling. The beak makes really, really quick work of slabbing and stacking in the back of the truck. So the truck fills up pretty quickly and that's now off to recycling. So we've got to wait till it gets back before we can start loading it again. While the truck is gone and I'm waiting, I figured I would go ahead and start stacking up and busting up this bigger slab here and maybe get ahead of the game a little bit when the truck gets back. So that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to make some stacks.
And now he gets back, you only got 6 picks and you're done.
Yep.
I say you like to work smarter and not harder.
mismo yo pensé que no se lo iba a acabar. Right there.
That way.
Pretty close to 4 inches. Maybe
Yep.
a little over.
Looks good.
Ese no se me tiene más. Más de 4.
We've got our form all finished up. We've got everything compacted. We've got a couple of grade stakes in. And so now we're just hanging around and waiting for concrete to arrive. It's the next day, and I brought my concrete buggy with me today, and the concrete just arrived, so I'm going to be running the buggy, and we're going to get this thing poured. We're all finished with the pour and with the bull float, and now Miguel is using the Fresno to bring some of that cream up to the surface. So he'll go over that in a couple different directions. That helps to flatten it out a little bit and brings that cream right to the top. And then he'll let that cream harden up and stiffen up for however long it takes, depending on weather and if the sun is shining on it. And then he'll give it a nice broom finish. But I didn't stick around for that, and so I missed that, getting it on film. I'm back out here to take a look at this patio. So everything's looking really good. The contractor that we were subbed out with came in here and did all this seed and straw work. So we didn't quote that. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Gave him a lot more space, got rid of that old deck. Looks good.